Hello, my name is Grace, and I'm going to teach you how to play Casimir Pulaski Day by Sufjan. Goldenrod and the 4-H stone, the things I brought you when I found out you had cancer of the bone. Like probably many of you out there, this song has been making me cry for like the last 10 years, and it has not stopped. So I'm really happy I know how to play it. It's a beautiful song to play, and it's really just enjoyable to kind of connect to the sad, touching lyrics. So I'm sure a lot of you out there are going to enjoy playing this song just as much as I do. For that reason, I want to teach two versions of it. One that is a little bit easier, so if you're more of a beginner to the instrument, this should be doable for you still. And then the version more how I played it in my cover, which is a little bit more complicated with a hybrid picking style and some hammer-ons and stuff like that. So first things first, you got to make sure you're in tune. This song is played capoed at the 2nd fret in the album recording, but I'm going to teach it no capo so that you can still learn this even if you don't own a capo. But just remember, if you want to play this along with the recording or anything like that, you're going to need to put a capo on the 1st fret. So this song mostly has the same 4 chords in it in a loop in this order. First D, then C, third A minor, and then G. Near the end, where the trumpet comes in, it's like then it goes E minor, and E minor looks like this, and that is the only place that it changes chord from G. So basically the G chord at the end of the cycle is just switched out for an E minor chord for the remainder of the song. At the end of the song, he just goes and lands on the D shape again one last time. So here's the absolute simplest way you could play this. Goldenrod and the 4-H stone, the things I brought you when I found out you had cancer of the bone. So I'm just doing a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up pattern, which kind of mirrors the strumming pattern and picking pattern that he's doing in the recording. To add one little level of complexity, you can play all the bass notes. So D on the D string, C on the A string, A on the A string, G on the E string. Another strumming pattern that works pretty well for this, that's a little bit more complex and that you can also kind of switch off between the two if you want, is this one. Pick, up, down, up, down, up, pick, up, down, up, down, up, pick, up, down, up, down, up, pick, up, down, up, down, up. And that gets us one step closer to how the recording sounds without getting too overcomplicated with all the hammer-ons and stuff. Another thing you can add in, if you want to make it 1 degree more interesting, is the walking bass line, which I feel like is a very noticeable part of the song. So adding that in will make a big difference, like this. So that's just going from 3rd fret to 2nd fret on the A string. And then when you get to the A minor, of course, the open A. So the next level of complexity you can add to this is basically what's called a hybrid picking style. So that means that you are strumming and also picking out specific notes in a finger picking style. I believe hybrid picking is also sometimes used to describe somebody using an actual pick and then also their fingers, but I've also heard people use it to describe finger picking, which incorporates strumming. Basically, what I'm saying is I use my fingers to strum, and I also use my fingers to pick out specific notes into a melody so that you can hear that bass line and those hammer-ons better and more clearly. So what I do is really almost like not exactly picking a string, but it's kind of like strumming in a specific area of the guitar. So of course I'm picking with my thumb for the bass note, but then I'm using my index finger's nail to strum down. And then I'm kind of picking out the other notes one by one with my finger. And then strumming otherwise. So it kind of sounds like this really fancy finger picking pattern, but I'm kind of mostly faking it and only every so often actually picking out a specific note, if that makes sense. So yeah, for the D, it's so pick, strum, pick, strum, strum, pick. And then C, and then I'm going to show you the hammer-on. So C bass note, C hammer-on on the 2nd fret on the D string. So first the hammer-on, and then a strum down and up, and then picking B and strumming up again. And then dovetailing off of that A, which I landed on for the beginning of the A minor bar, it goes. So just the A note, holding 2nd fret on the D string up when you strike the chord, and hammering onto the 2nd fret. And then picking it up halfway through the bar, and then landing on the G bass note. And then I do a hammer on here as well. And that rhythm's kind of added in there when I do a strum. So that's just a down-up strum, but it sounds kind of like I'm playing a whole melody here. So yeah, altogether that looks like. That's basically it. I'm just going to play a little bit of it so you can hear how it goes together with the vocals, and then I'll say goodbye to you. Goldenrod and the 4-H stone, the things I brought you when I found out you had cancer of the bone. Your father cried on the telephone, and he drove his car into the Navy Yard just to prove that he was sorry. In the morning, in the window shade, when the light pressed up against your shoulder blade, I could see what you were reading. Oh, the glory that the Lord has made, and the complications you could do without when I kissed you on the mouth. So yeah, I hope you have lots of fun playing this. Is it fun when it's a sad song? I don't know. I think it's fun. Let me know how it was to learn this song for you. I hope this tutorial was helpful. I recommend playing this slowly because it is kind of like intricate, so I think that playing it at a slower tempo to get it really clean is a really good idea, and then you can speed it up slowly. That's why my little demo there was slightly under tempo, just so that you could get an idea of what that could sound like. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I enjoy making these kind of tutorials and sharing stuff with you, because I remember when I was learning guitar, it was so frustrating to try to find information on the songs that I liked, especially if you're interested in slightly less popular songs. It's hard to find the good info out there. So anyway, good luck in your guitar journey. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.